So I'm down here at the DCS office in Pinnacle Peak and 19th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. I've committed no crime. My baby was born on March 3rd, 2020. He's like a week old. I'm down here for a visitation, and the DCS worker shows up in a van with my child and pulls him out of the truck like a football, and he's only a week old. And I get upset about it, and now they're not letting me see my child. And I've been drug testing and all this bullshit for them that really they have to get a court order for me to do, but I just want my baby. And so I call the police. As you can see, the police are here, and these ladies here are, just because they don't like me now, they're not letting me see my child because they don't like me. And I just want to see my baby. And so the police come and they tell me they have no control over CPS. And I just got off the phone with the FBI. They have no control over CPS. So basically these fat witches that work here at this DCS office are in total control of my child, and I've committed no crime, no abuse, no neglect. My baby was taken from the hospital with a phony court order. It had no official court stamp or nothing on it, and now I don't get to see my son because these girls don't like me here at the office because they pulled my son out of the car seat with one arm like a football, and that's fucking bullshit. I just want my baby back. I haven't seen him since Friday. They were 15 minutes late getting here, and then she pulls him out like a football. And I tell them to please watch my baby's neck, because if you carry a baby wrong, you hold a baby wrong, you can hurt his neck, and that will hurt him for the rest of his life. Just like separating him from his parents. They came because my wife has, my wife's older daughter has a case because of her father. That's not in my wife's name. It's in her father's name because when he had her daughter, he was drinking and driving, and they picked up his kid. So now they came and took my kid, and they're trying to drum up all these fake charges on me, and they're trying to say I'm a drug addict, this and that, and I own my own business. I raised my son by myself since he was a baby. He's 22 now. He works with me. We have hundreds of 5-star reviews online of how our customer service is, how we deal with people, and this fraudulent DCS office is trying to drum up fake reports and lies, and they're trying to say I'm a drug addict and this and that. I've been dropping drug tests for them, and a little bit of marijuana showed up in my system, but I didn't even have no kids in my custody when I smoked a little bit of marijuana, and this was a while back, and I've been completely clean since then. And they're trying to say all this bad stuff about me, and they're getting away with it, and I just don't know what to do. I need some help. Please, if anybody knows anything about what I can do, this is a fraud. And they've kidnapped my child. They used a phony court order. There's no court stamp. I've been down to every court in the valley, and every court said they had no record of the court paper. And DCS it's like they got a free pass to do anything they want. These witches here, they're trafficking our children, and they're getting away with it. And the cops come here and tell me that they don't have no control over DCS. That I'm at the mercy of these ladies who already don't like me because I got upset that they took my kid. And their feelings shouldn't have anything to do with this. They're here for child safety. They're hurting my child by separating him from his parents at a few days old. And I'm going public with this. I need some help here. Please, I've been crying myself to sleep every night. I just want to see my boy. And now my wife's in there with him, and they're not letting me see him. And now I don't get to see him till Thursday. And they're probably not going to let me see him then. I've committed no crime. I've not been accused of a crime. I'm very good with children. I have hundreds of customers who have kids, and they let me around their kids, and I raised my son myself. And because these ladies here don't like me, and because of their feelings, they get to act like that's law, and that's not law. Now the cops are in there they told me they have no power, but they're in there trying to talk to DCS to see if they'll let me in. And they're obviously not going to let me in. I called the FBI to report a violation of U.S. Code, Section 8, Title 18, Section 241, conspiracy to deprive my rights under color of law. And FBI guy just seemed like he just got upset with me. So I don't know what to do. They're trying to steal my child away, and I've done nothing wrong. I've committed no crime. I'm a good parent, I'm a good dad, I'm a good person. I have hundreds of reviews online about my conduct, and now here I sit, my baby's got to wait another till Thursday before possibility of even seeing me. And I had nothing to do with any of this. Please, if anyone's out there, please help me. I went to court. I told them I was there sui juris. Sui juris, I didn't want to take one of their attorneys because I've seen, and then you get frauded completely. So at least I go in there sui juris and they have to talk to me. But that judge, the judge acted like I was the bad guy here, and I have not committed a crime. Of course I'm upset that they took my baby. Of course I am. Of course I'm upset that they took my baby out of the van like a football. These people don't love my child. They're not going to keep my child safe like I will. And they won't give him back. They got him, oh man. It's like he's in prison right now. He wants to see his dad. We're very close. My boy loves me. When he hears my voice, he smiles, everything. This is in Phoenix, Arizona. My number is 602-473-7251. If anyone can help, if anyone has any advice, my email is moosepest@gmail.com. That's moosepest@gmail.com. Please write to me. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this at all. Of course I'm upset that you stole my baby from the hospital. Of course I'm upset that you didn't even have a court stamp on your court order. I could have typed up the same court order. And that's exactly what they did. They went and typed it up. I have not contracted with this agency. And they seem to think that they have power over my son. And now they're not going to give him back. And the cops are here, and they're on CPS's side. I guess you don't have to be accused of a crime or anything these days to lose your children. This breaks my heart so bad. He has a brother. He has family that want to see him, and this agency is getting paid to steal my child, and they're not getting paid to give him back. They're getting paid to steal him, and now the cops are in there working with the agency when I'm the one who called them here. And so I'm not going to get to see my son today. And this is bullshit. Please, somebody help me. These cops, I thought they were here to, I thought they swore an oath to the Constitution. I thought they were supposed to, protect the law, not policy, and not these fat women's feelings. Their feelings get hurt, and so now I can't see my son. That is so unfair. I don't use drugs. I don't commit crimes. I have my own business. I raised my son myself. My oldest son, he's 22 years old. I don't understand how they can do this to me. I thought we lived in the United States of America, a free country where the Constitution is the law of the land. And apparently DCS is above the law, and apparently they get to do anything they want. And this is a nightmare. Please, somebody. I need David Jose to get a hold of me, please. Sir, please, I know you know everything about this kind of stuff. I've learned a lot from you and in the last few days, and I just want my baby back. Nobody's gonna take care of my baby like me, and they prove it when they pull him out of the van like a football. His little neck is so fragile right now. If something happens, there's no taking it back. And these people don't understand that. This is a fraud. All of this is a fraud. It's a nightmare. These ladies should not be able to get away with this. I have done nothing wrong. I got a little upset that they pulled my son out like that. And now I'm being deprived of my right to see him. My fundamental right to parent my child. What about the Constitution? The 4th, 5th, 14th Amendments? They're stepping all over them. And I thought these cops were supposed to take an oath to the Constitution. I didn't think they were policy enforcers. I thought they were law enforcement. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Now, when I'm forced to use my Second Amendment constitutional right, then I'm going to be in prison for it. But that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen because it's my right to protect my family from tyranny, from tyrants. This is bullshit. I was supposed to see my son at 3 o'clock. And I think it's like 4 o'clock now. So it's a 2-hour visit. We've gotten two-hour visitations with him since they took him from the hospital. There was no crimes, no abuse, no neglect. We're both very good parents. They're trying to say I neglected my son. He wasn't even out of the hospital yet. They're trying to say a lot of things about me. They said I was on drugs. I went down and did a drug test. There was a faint amount of marijuana in my system. And they stole, and that was after they stole my child from the hospital. This is bullshit. I just want to see my baby. Is this right? Can anyone leave a message or write to me or call me? Anyone who has any information that would help me, please, because my heart is bleeding right now. My heart is aching because I miss my baby, and I'm going to be forced to use my constitutional right, my Second Amendment, here to protect my family. And when I do, they're gonna say I broke the law there too. These guys are tyrants. They're trafficking our children. They're making money off of trafficking our children. They don't make money if they give you your child back, and they're already trying to. They're trying to mix my wife's ex-husband's case with my baby when it's two completely different things. She wasn't even there. She tried to get. She went to the court for child support from him because he was a deadbeat. He didn't pay for his child. He didn't do anything. And then so to fight the child support, he got custody. He went for custody, and because he makes more money than her, they gave him custody. And then he raped his daughter for a year, and now she's in DCS custody. Now me and my wife have a baby, and this was 2 years ago, or a year ago, or 2 years ago when that happened with her other child. And now DCS is trying to mix my baby's case with and add it to her other daughter's case, which was against that child's father, not even her. And so now they're trying to put the cases together to make it harder for me to get my baby back. All they're trying to do is traffic my kid. And these witches in here with no hearts. And now I'm missing out on my visitation. And I don't get to see my baby till now next Thursday. That's like a week away. This is bullshit. I've done nothing wrong. And now these cops are in there talking with them, and my visitation is clicking by. And at 5 o'clock, everything closes down, and I don't get to see my kid. And this is bullshit. Please, somebody help me. I've committed no crime here. No crime whatsoever, and neither did my wife.